Happy Wealth Wednesday, billionaires, and welcome to another edition of Wealth Wednesday. Miss Kim looks different, doesn't she? Yeah, that's because that is not Miss Kim. We got none other than your crazy, sexy food, Miss Marilyn J. Miss Marilyn J, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people watching.
Well, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, because I am more than sure we have people tuned in from all over the world to hear this great information we have to share with you today. As she said, I am your crazy, sexy fool, Miss Marilyn J., here by way of Tampa Bay. Founder of Monumental Financial and Credit Solutions, and just excited to be here today and talk about consumer financing. Did I drop the ball?
I love it. I love it. And I am your favorite motivator's favorite motivator. I am the owner of the Feel Rich Group consulting firm. We are a boutique consulting agency that works on your whole self. So we work on your mind, your body, your spirit, and your finances. Hence today's show. Also, I have to brag that I have my co-owner, my business partner on the screen with me today. We are both the co-founders of the Minority Mastermind, which is an opportunity, a solution, and a resource for people of color who are looking to build generational and community wealth. So if you want to know more information about that, reach out to us definitely, okay? And if nothing else, let me tell you now, is that we will be on Clubhouse tomorrow morning, every Thursday morning, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30. No, excuse me. Rewind. We're there every Thursday morning, 7:30 Mountain Time and 9:30 Eastern Time, and that is in the morning. We have Black Coffee Talk, so we can keep your cup filling up. So feel free to join us in the club. The name of the club is the Black Paradigm Shift, so look us up and be there. We're there every single Thursday. We're doing something super special for the next 30 days. We are getting on Clubhouse at early hours of the morning because I'm on the West Coast. So it's at 4:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And we're waking up and breathing. And Miss Marilyn J leads us through this breathing exercise, or she might do us some affirmations. We are starting our morning like billionaires.
Oh, and don't forget, we're setting our intentions. We set our
We
intentions
are.
for the day.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. Yes, we set intentions. What else do we do?
You covered it all. You covered it all. We connect. Yeah, we
We connect.
connect.
Yes.
We elevate. We vibrate high.
Yes,
Hello.
yes. And what we're also doing is we listen to Earl Nightingale's 30-day test. So if you have never done Earl Nightingale's 30-day test, you are missing out on life. There is not a millionaire out there who has not done Earl Nightingale's 30-day test. So we have incorporated that into our 30-day challenge called Get Your Shift Together. So tonight we are talking about what she said, consumer financing. Consumer finance. You probably will ask, what's that? Because I told her, I said, I don't even know what that word means when our companies first started offering it. And she had to break it down for me. So go ahead and break it down for them in case it's somebody like me at home wondering, what does this fancy word really mean?
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, consumer financing. In the words of Miss Marilyn J., what I'll say is this is paraphrased from the Webster Dictionary, from the Urban Dictionary, and from all those other dictionaries out there in a way that you can understand. But consumer financing is first understanding the first word consumer. A consumer, we all know what a consumer is, right? Well, a consumer is someone who consumes things. In the world of products and services, the consumer would be the person who purchases, the person who purchases and use the products and services, the people who we as business owners want as our clients and customers. Those are our consumers. Your client, your customer, that's the consumer of your product and or service. So consumer. Now financing, I'll say, is a service and or product wrapped up in itself, but it is the process of someone obtaining money from a third party, not you, to pay for a purchase, and they repay that person. So the same thing as getting a loan. A loan is getting money from a third party and you pay them back for it. But in this case, they're going to get your consumer, your client and or customer is going to get their product or service from you, the business owner, and they're going to finance it, which means get the money from somebody else and pay them back for it. And you get paid. And that is the great part of today's conversation that we're going to have. That is the exciting part of the conversation for any of those business owners out there, any of you all who are not taking part in consumer financing, and you do have large purchases and large ticket items that you are selling to your customers and your clients, this is the conversation for you. This is the product for you. And it's freaking exciting about what it can do for people, their lives, their budget, their bottom line, everything.
Yes, it is. It's very exciting. So today we're going to talk about 5 reasons why this is exciting. So who is this exciting for? So let's talk about that first. So if you are a coach, if you are a consultant, if you do home improvements, whether it is solar, roofing, HVAC, landscaping, anything that you come in somebody's house and make their house a little bit better, this is for you. And when I say coach, you can be a motivational speaker, somebody who does personal professional development, like workshops and seminars. If you do business consulting, if you do health and nutrition, career coaching, any of these things, if you are a personal trainer, this conversation is for you. Let me tell you who else this conversation is for. It's for people who are healthcare providers. So if you do dental, LASIK, hearing, veterinarian, acupuncture, alternative medicine, holistic care, elective surgeries, treatments, stuff like that. If you offer that, this conversation is for you. The last and most important person, which is going to cover the majority of the people who are watching this, and if you're watching this as a replay, we want to know where you are, so hit replay gang and tell us where you're chiming in from. If you're watching this live, go ahead and drop in the comments now. We want to know who you are, where you are, because we want to tap in with you. But if you are in the area of retail and e-commerce, everybody's side hustle these days is online. So if you got a side hustle that's online, you sell online, and you have a product that is at least $500, then you can offer consumer financing. And think of it like this. You know, when you go to the store and they say, well, would you like to put that on your store card? You're like, I don't have one. Would you like to apply for one today? That's consumer financing, and you can do that. So just think that you can sell your products, your packages, $500 or more, no money down possibly. So I want to let Miss Marilyn J go ahead and talk about what is number 1 on the list of ways or the reasons or how this idea of consumer financing can increase people's bottom line.
Well, the first way, which for me is the absolute most exciting way, being a person in business, being what I've been called a business groupie, and just loving commerce and capitalism and the way all those things work. The most exciting way to me is options. It gives your customers an additional option to pay. So now your customers have more options. Now tell me, you show up somewhere and you have an additional option. That just might be the one you choose, and it just might be the one for you. So in a situation where someone only had the option to pay cash, only had the option to put it on a credit card they may not have, credit card that might be maxed out, and a budget to the max, guess what? They now have an option that may work for their budget to now incorporate your product or service in their life. That is amazing. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Allowing people to have options. I think it's absolutely great. And as business owners, we all want to have options. You know, there was a time when they came out with these little things that are like a little plastic square shaped thing. And, you know, you're able to swipe a debit or a credit card on those. And again, that was a big crave because it was an option and it gave people options. It gave small business owners options to be able to collect payments from their customers. So being able to offer your consumer and or client or customer consumer financing just gives them another option to be able to pay you. And I think that's great.
So what are you talking about, this circle square? What are you talking about?
The square.
You're talking about the little thing we plug into our phone and swipe the card? No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
And they weren't paying us, so I wasn't trying to give them a plug or nothing, you know, but
okay, yeah, so a mobile payment processing system. I get it.
There you go. See, she knows all those smart technical terms.
Girl, I'm over here, I was like, what's she talking about? I'm like, do I need this?
You got one. See, she has one.
I do. I carry it everywhere I go. There's no way you can tell me that you can't pay me. You can pay me so many different ways. I don't allow you not to have the option to pay me. And now I got even more. Like she said, now I have another option. So if you say, well, I don't have cash, or I don't have Cash Out, I don't have Zelle, I don't know how to pay PayPal, my credit card is maxed out, well, I'm going to say, well, guess what, boo? As long as you have a credit score of 515 or above, you can still be my client and we can still get your life together. All right. What's number 2 on your list?
Well, number 2 on my list, and I want to also say quickly before I give number 2, is what I'll say to the business owner is that, oh, I don't want to give someone the option of financing something, and I don't want to add to their credit, and I don't want to do that. Are you in business to make money? Hello, if you're in business to make money, you better collect it any and every freaking way you can. And I don't know any business that turns funds away. So if you're in the business of turning funds away, you need to be in the business of going out of business, because you're going to be out of business real soon, is what you might want to understand. So again, giving your customers the option of paying with consumer financing, which is number 1, is a huge deal and an amazing benefit that can increase your bottom line. Now, number 2, the other reason that gets me excited as well is you get paid quicker. You get paid quick. You get paid like that. Like that. Now think about that. Don't it feel good to get paid like that?
I love it.
I love it. So see why people why people don't have to go home and think about it and talk to somebody about it and work it out in their budget and try to come up with the money and maybe not even come back. They're going to make a decision like that because they have the option to make the decision very quickly. And you in return are going to get paid like that.
Yes.
All right. So you're going to be getting paid quicker.
I mean, like that. This is
like
so
that.
easy.
Number
that
3.
there is the application process where your customer, your client will go through this application process that takes them about 2 or 3 minutes. And within about another maybe 2 or 3 minutes, with a soft pull, no damage to the credit score, you'll know whether or not they are approved or not to even apply for this financing. And you will have your money within a few days versus them taking months. Y'all know how it goes. You have this package and then you have to break the package down into monthly payments for your customers because they can't afford the whole thing at the same one time. And that's okay.
Right. And we've been doing that. People have been doing that, breaking the package down, giving them 3 months.
Right.
6 months.
When you are doing this whole payment thing and breaking payments down, then you have to chase your clients down to make sure they do these payments. You also have to do some admin work of being sure that they've paid, or that you have to send the invoice again to remind them that they still have a balance due. You won't have to do any of this stuff. Period.
So Mimi, can that move us right on to number 3?
Go ahead.
Which would be it's going to reduce your collections. When you don't have to chase people for the money, your collections are going to go up. You remember, because number 2 was going to be that you're going to get paid like that. You're going to get paid immediately. You're going to get paid in a number of days through consumer financing. Now, you guys out there giving people payment plans, breaking payments down, people having to think about it and come back, all those kind of things, that's not working for you. People out there working it out with people, you no longer have to do that now that you're in business and you offer consumer financing, because you no longer have any collection issues, because it's a done deal. You're going to be paid. Your client and or customer or consumer will be paying back the financing company. You've done a great deal, because guess what? You have blessed their life with their product or service, and they have blessed you with the funds to pay for it that you have earned and that you absolutely deserve. So you sure do deserve to get paid in full in a matter of a snap of a moment. Hello. All right. So number 4 is going to be, yes, we're moving on right on to number 4. Number 4 is going to be that you're going to get paid more. Now, if you're going to have more people who have the option now to say yes to your product or service, those people also are going to be paying you very quickly, because remember, they're going to say, yes, it's going to be finance. You're going to be paid in a matter of days. So you're going to be getting paid quicker. It's going to reduce your collections. You're not going to be chasing people for the money, having money on your books, having to hire somebody for collections, having to get a virtual assistant, having to take time away what you need to be doing, because your focus should be on your business. Your focus should be on your clients. Your focus should be on making your products and services the best they can absolutely be. Your focus should not be on chasing the money. It shouldn't be on convincing people to pay you. It should be focused on doing the best you can in your line of work and in your area, in your field. That's what you showed up to do. So number 4 is going to be that, where we at? We were on collections. We're going to get paid more. You're getting paid more. I'm sorry, number 4 is you're getting paid more. Hello? That's the name of the game. You in business to make money? I hope you're in business to make money. If you're not in business to make money, I'm going to highly recommend that you go and change your paperwork with the state and you become a nonprofit and you volunteer your services. And to tell you the truth, some of the most profitable businesses in the U.S. are nonprofits. Goodwill is a nonprofit. What city isn't there a Goodwill in? Okay? They're making money, and they'll take your money any way they can get it. Okay? So I'm going to tell you, you get your money any way you can get it. Consumer financing is going to do that for you, and it's definitely going to add more money to your pocket, which, again, is a wonderful thing. That's what we all want to do, year over year, month over month. You want to increase. You want to see those numbers grow. And this is an opportunity for you to see those numbers grow, to give your customers another option, to say yes, to give more customers an option to be able to look at you. More customers who may not have even considered you before may now consider you, because you have a way that they can reach your products and services. That sounds amazing. And then, can I move on to number 5, maybe? Can I move on?
Yeah, we only have 3 minutes left. We have less than 3 minutes.
All right. And number 5 is going to be one of the most awesome things is that you're going to buy yourself more time. When you're not chasing the dollars through collections, when you're not spending your time nickel and diming your customers, when you're able to get paid in full, you buy yourself more time. Isn't that why you're in business? You worked hard and you got in this thing to live a good life and to have a great lifestyle. You're going to have more money and possibly more time to do that. Winning. Consumer financing. It's an amazing thing.
It is. So because we only have 2 minutes left, I want to tell you how this works. So consumer financing is very simple. First of all, you have to be able to offer it. So you have to contact us. So feel free to text wealth to 727-265-1615 if you want to know more information. But what happens is your customer applies, number 1. Number 2, your customer chooses an offer that fits their thing, because it won't just be one option. They'll have multiple options to choose from. So maybe they want to pay it back in 3 months, 6 months, maybe 12 months. So they will have even more options. And what you said earlier is that this will give your clients more options. Then number 3, you complete the sale. So once they have been approved for the financing, you go ahead and complete the sale. You sell them that great package, because this can cover products and services from $500 up to, let's say, maybe $80,000. So do you have a product or something that falls in that window? Like she said, you can make more money, because now if you didn't have a product or service or a package that was at that price, now you can offer that. Like she said, cha-ching. And then number 4, you get paid. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's that simple. This is that simple for you to be able to offer your customers consumer financing. If you are a small business, this is a no-brainer. Like I said, if you're a coach or a consultant, a personal trainer, a healthcare provider, if you are a retail, e-commerce, any of those things, home improvement, you can offer this to your consumers and get paid today and let your customers pay somebody else back on a payment plan. So we want to thank you all for tuning in today. We'll be back next week. We appreciate you. Tune in. Share this with somebody you know that is a small business owner or self-employed or has a side hustle. who sells things at $500 or more. We need them. They need us. So text wealth to 727-265-1615 or connect with us wherever you can find us on social media. How do they find you, Miss Marilyn J., in case they don't see you again?
You guys go and find me right on LinkedIn. Type in Marilyn Johnson and you'll find me right on LinkedIn. I'll be happy to connect with you there.
All right. We'll see you next week.